What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, and before we get into the review of the WDW magazine for August, I want you guys to take a quick look at this awesome sign, a replica sign of the Magic Kingdom welcome sign that a subscriber of mine sent in. And if you guys are interested in picking this up, I'll have all the information down below where you can contact him and check out his Etsy shop. But this thing is just really cool. So really nice detailing on here. It's 3D printed, so it's done in brown and then painted with this yellowish gold color over here. And as you can see, it says, "Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy." And you can see the little Mickey Mouse right there. So this is a replica of course, the sign that you see when you walk into Disney World. So that is pretty cool. I'm definitely in love with this. Really nice detail. You can see right there, it's not flat, it is you know, raised and whatnot, so that looks really nice. So again, if you guys are interested in purchasing this or anything else from him, you can check out his Facebook, his Instagram, and I'll have the link for his Etsy and all this information down in the descriptions below, so be sure to check that out. But really cool. So thanks for sending this over, and now without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with another toy room review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the WDW magazine for the month of August. As you guys can see right back here, I did display the Magic Kingdom sign that I showed off in the beginning of the video. In future videos, I'm gonna have it displayed somewhere over here, but that's just, you know, one way you could display it on a shelf, or you could hang it up and make some nice wall decor out of it. So I am really in love with that. Again, shout out to Nerd Shop, and check the links down below if you guys are interested in that. But jumping into the WDW magazine for the month of August. This month was a really good month. A lot of interesting articles, a lot of great pictures as well, and you're starting off the front cover with ice cream. Who doesn't love ice cream? I am in love with ice cream and desserts, and the first article goes over ice cream and desserts, and I definitely needed this because I am going to Disney next weekend. Actually, I was definitely making some taking some notes and making a list of some of the stuff that they had in here that I definitely have to try out. Tons of great looking ice creams, from kitchen sinks to soda ice cream floats to just a bunch of different stuff. So really looking forward to that. Here's a tip: don't read this article if you're hungry like I did, because it's only going to make it worse. I was getting extremely hungry while reading this article, and I was already hungry to begin with, so it only made it worse. Now the next article, which I feel like they kind of went over my itinerary for next weekend, because I'm going to Magic Kingdom, Typhoon Lagoon, and Disney Springs for the NBA experience. And the first article was talking about ice cream, which we all know that I love, and then the next article was talking about Typhoon Lagoon, which I'm going to. So I just felt like this month's magazine was dedicated to me, which I know it wasn't. But Typhoon Lagoon, they had a great article from the perspective of a wife going on a date with her husband, leaving the kids home and going to Typhoon Lagoon and just having their experience. Now there was one moment in the article that actually made me like laugh out loud. It was hilarious, and she was basically talking about the wave pool at Typhoon Lagoon and how the waves are so strong that it like knocked the shirt off of her son one time, and the wave hit her son and the shirt actually like flew off. It was really funny reading it, especially the way that she worded it, and I literally laughed out loud while reading it, and not many things make me laugh out loud while reading, so that was actually really interesting. And another great article, which again I feel like this month was just related to me, was magic bands, and talking about all the different kinds of magic bands and exactly how magic bands work and kind of the technology behind magic bands. Now I've been trying to explain to my mother-in-law, who has no idea how magic bands work. No matter how many times I explain it to her, she still really can't understand what they do or what you use them for. So I'm definitely looking forward to handing her this article and just letting her read the full, in-depth, detailed explanation, and that was really good. I feel like not just her, just a lot of people in general, older people or people who are newer to Disney, who are just getting into going to Disney World or whatever, don't really fully understand how magic bands work or what exactly you can do with them. You know, from entering the park to opening your hotel room if you're staying at a Disney hotel, to paying with it, to just a bunch of different things. So that was really, really good to see, and I feel like it was a well-needed article and a well-needed explanation in general just for the people who don't quite grasp the concept of what magic bands are or what they do. Now, of course, in Epcot recently, we saw the farewell of Illuminations. Illumination was the fireworks water show type of thing in Epcot, and they are no longer doing the Illuminations. It's being replaced by something else that I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But this article was great just to show off, you know, the final Illuminations show with the pictures and everything, and kind of immortalize the show. So anytime, obviously you can look anywhere else, but anytime you want to see what Illuminations was, or just an article on Illuminations and all that, you can just open up this month's magazine and just go right into it and check out all the beautiful pictures, because they really have some beautiful pictures. And the centerpiece for this month was the Illuminations show. Just really, really great. And it's like I say every month, the pictures in here are phenomenal. They have some of the best photography I've ever seen. So shout out to all the photographers for the WDW magazine, because you guys are amazing. And of course, like with every month, we have the countdown to 2021, and actually some stuff have changed on the chart this month as we take a look here. So we can see with the countdown to 2021, and I have the magazine here, I'm looking down at it. So some stuff has changed. The Tron light cycle obviously is still in construction. If you actually look at the progress from different YouTubers or whatever at Magic Kingdom, the progress is crazy, just week by week how far they're getting along with it. And then basically everything in Epcot is under construction. The Takumite, I probably butchered that name, Japan Pavilion, it's a new restaurant. It's testing, so I believe it is open now, from what I've seen, or at least it's maybe open to certain people or whatever, but you can expect that soon in the Japan Pavilion in Epcot. And then in Hollywood Studios, we obviously have Galaxy's Edge and Smuggler's Run, which is in Galaxy's Edge, opening August 29th, which is like 2 weeks away, I believe. So that's just around the corner. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go to the grand opening, but I will be there in March when I do go back to Hollywood Studios. And then Disney World, we have the Star Wars inspired resort and the Riviera resort, which are under construction. The Riviera is scheduled to open December 16th. The Skyliners are in testing. Those are opening September, I don't remember the date, but it should be sometime in September. And the NBA Experience, of course, opening August 12th, which again, I will be going to. If you guys didn't see my tour of the NBA store at the NBA Experience in Disney Springs, that will be on the screen at the end of the video for you to check out if you guys are interested in that. But remember to stay tuned for my review and tour of the actual NBA Experience, because I will be going opening day and I will have a video up on the channel. I just wanted to highlight two other articles. There's still a ton of other great articles in here, but the other two articles that I wanted to highlight, the first one is Lost Kids at Disney, and it basically gives you steps and tips and procedures to do, or what to do if your kid ends up getting lost, or if you and your kid get separated at Disney. It just gives you a bunch of different tips. One really good tip that I probably wouldn't have even thought of is to write your phone number in your child's magic band on the strap or whatever, so in case they get lost and somebody finds them, or an employee or cast member or whatever finds your kid, they can contact you with the number inside the magic band. So that's one really good tip that obviously I'm not a parent yet, so that probably wouldn't have even crossed my mind. So that was just really good and really helpful. Another article that I wanted to highlight is the Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. I believe that's the official name of the ride. It's changed so many times. Yeah, Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, that is the official name of the ride. They basically just kind of went over what the ride is and the history of the ride, which I pretty much knew all of that, and I think most Disney fans know all that, but they have a video on their YouTube channel where it gives you all the tips and tricks to try and get that 999,999 high score, and they also touch on that briefly in the article as well. But just the pictures in here are great. Like I mentioned, the photographers are just amazing, and just getting all of those crazy like neon looking pictures because of the lighting and everything, the theme of Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin just looked incredible, and I really sat here and just in awe. And I've been on Buzz Lightyear a million times, but just seeing these pictures really just blows my mind away. These are some really, really top-notch, high-quality pictures. So that is pretty much it. That is it for this month's August WDW Magazine. Like I said, just some of the articles that I went over in here, I touched on, but there's still tons of other articles in here with great information. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys are interested in subscribing to WDW Magazine or picking up that Magic Kingdom replica sign, be sure to check all the links down in the description below. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. So as always, guys, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.